Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. Good to see you. I haven't been on a couple of days, but here I am. Um, my name is Sophie. If you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you so much for your subscription. If you are returning, welcome back and good to see you. I am your friendly tarot reader for the evening. I can answer any of your questions that you may have, with the exception of legal and or medical questions. One second. So I can answer any of your questions that you may have, with the exception of medical or legal questions. I answer all sorts of questions from romance to career to spiritual questions. Today I am using the beautiful Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck. I love this deck. It is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that is what we are using today. I am also a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. If that is something that you are interested in, please let me know before sending your donation, just so I can make sure I can indeed get in touch with the person who you were trying to reach. It doesn't take me very long at all to check, and it's no additional donation amount, so no need to worry there. I just need to check in beforehand. But yeah, if that is something you are interested in, please let me know. I also offer, I do not believe in twin flames. I don't subscribe to that theory, but I do absolutely believe in soulmates. I do believe in people serving a purpose in our lives for a particular amount of time. I believe in soulmates in the deepest romantic sense. I believe in soulmates in familial sense, in our relationships with animals, all sorts of things. So I do indeed believe in soulmates, and the way that the soulmate reading works go in two different ways. It can go to the different directions. You can either ask your spirit guides directly whether they give their blessing regarding a particular person in your life. We can also ask if this person is a soulmate in your life, and they will say yes or no. But we can do it in a couple of different ways there. I've also been studying past life regression for many, many years. I offer a past life regression reading that utilizes tarot as well as my connection with spirit. If that is something you are interested in, please let me know. That one is always very, very fascinating to see what we dealt with in past lives, how we dealt with them, and sometimes even the most intense hardship filled lives, at the very least, give us pause to reflect on our gratitude for things we have in this life, and the ways in which we can remember in this life. But we don't have to necessarily ask spirit if to illustrate a past life of yours that's most relevant to your current journey. It can be any question. It can be, show me a past life of mine in which I was the wealthiest. Show me a past life of mine in which I was my most impoverished. Show me a past life where I was in a family situation. Different questions, whatever the case may be, whatever your intent is, I have no problem asking. That's not an issue with me. I also, and this is at no additional donation amount, but especially if you have a question regarding love, I highly recommend my OG love spread that I do. I do their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions towards you, your general energies and their general energies, and we get to the bottom of things there. One is a very popular question slash spread that people like. And you can ask it using 5 cards, 10 cards, 15 cards, whatever the case may be. And there is no limit there. Well, the limit is 15, but you can do it to an extended reading, doing the thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread. I also offer private readings. All y'all need to schedule a private reading with me. I think it would be great for everybody, especially if you're going through something particularly complex. It allows you to, it's just me and you one-on-one over Zoom. It allows you to provide me with all the context and backstory that you need. So it is very advantageous. I can answer as many questions as you need to get to the bottom of things. There's no limit to how many cards I pull, no limit to how many questions I ask or answer, I should say. We just get down to the bottom of things. So that if that is something you are indeed interested in a one-on-one with me, please shoot me an email, or you can always reach out to me over Instagram. Just send me a DM and we can set something up. I also do private readings, a different type of private reading that's no additional donation amount. And I just noticed there's a crystal missing. Yes, I also offer private readings at no additional donation amount. If you are looking for something with a little bit more discretion, if you're not looking to, if you don't want your information on public forum, if you have a question and I'm not live that day for whatever reason, or you have a question in the morning and I go on later in the afternoon, just send me your donation and your question and I can get back to you at the very longest in 24 hours, but I usually get back to you in the 2-3 hours, if that. That's usually the latest, because I almost always have a deck of cards on me, so I can always stop and take care of you, whatever your question may be. And I answer those over voice memos, over DMs on Instagram, and I also type them over email. So if that is something you're interested in, also please let me know. Thank you so much. So that is my little spiel there. The donation queue is currently open. So whoever sends a donation in next will be the first person read. Thank you so very much. Incense here. There we go. Now we have nice yummy incense. Felicia! Excuse me, I almost lost my voice there. Felicia, 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 how the heck are you, love? Long time no see, no speak. How are you doing? Love your purple hearts. Makes me think of Prince. The purple heart emoji always makes me think of Prince. I know it's pretty simple, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I am stressed. I'm moving. But I found some cool places. I made a lot of progress in terms of finding housing, getting ready to go to sleep. Oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock over there. Wow, you go to bed early. Good girl. Um, I'm assuming you wake up very early too. That's not kind of a night out. But I made a lot of headway today. I have 2 places that I'm looking at this weekend. One tomorrow I'm looking at, and then one that I'm looking at on Saturday. So, and they are in the city, which is good. The south part of the city. I have a car, so it's perfect because there's tons of parking. Lots of students around there because that's where San Francisco State is, and City College San Francisco is over there. I work at both those schools. In fact, I work at SF State next week. I work at both those schools a lot. So that's a great location. I'm just hoping that, like, I know all these places are small, and I know I don't have like I have hardly any furniture. I'm a total minimalist in that sense. And at this point, I've gotten rid of most of my books and stuff like that. I am going to store some stuff at my friend's house. She did offer that. Um, Thank you, Charles. I'm really not looking forward to it, but I'm doing my best. Change is, it's not even about change. Yeah, it's about a little bit about change. It's a little bit about difficulties and transition and abruptions. Like, I don't know. I have a class with my other job every day next week. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live once. So all y'all watching, if you have any questions, you really want to ask them tonight. Because like tonight and tomorrow might be the last time I'm on for a little while, y'all. I've got a lot of work next week. And at the same time, I've got to clear out my current space, which I haven't done 100%. I have to take stuff to Goodwill. I have to just drop off clothes, of which sucks because if I took the time to put them on Poshmark or eBay, I'd make money because I don't buy or wear not nice clothes. So people are just gonna get a deal. I'm gonna give back to Goodwill because I bought so many wonderful things from them. I'm gonna give them some nice stuff. You know, maybe this be a movie that nourishes your spirit in time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's it's definitely more expensive than the one I'm paying now in San Francisco. Um, but I've never been one to not be able to hustle to make the money that I need in healthy legal ways. No worries, healthy legal ways. Um, but it might be just me and my iPad for a little while. I don't know if I'll have. I mean, every place that I go to, I envision. I have only been to a couple places now. Every place I go to, or every picture I look at, is somewhere I want to rent out. I always think of this. You're not. You can't see it, but it's a huge microphone pole that holds my camera that records my hands and the cards. And this takes up a whole like a whole ass 4x8, but for me 4x10. So these are small ass rooms. I don't know how I want to set something up. You know, I know Bird has a pretty small setup. It's kind of just like a table. You know, Mahogany. I am still taking donations. In fact, you would be the first donation tonight, and the first donation of the night is always the most special. If I had a little crown or a tiara, I would put it on your head. How are you doing, Mahogany? No more living above the cannabis boutique. That's a beautiful purple. Everything else. Oh, thank you. It's blue, actually. Yeah, no more living. It's the cannabis boutique, so no more discount. I'm gonna stock up on stuff before I move, y'all. Their prices are amazing. Um, but there's plenty of cannabis places in San Francisco, so no worries. I'm doing good, Mahogany. I'm just talking about the move I'm about to embark on. I also am moving on the 20th. Excuse me. I'm moving on the 20th of this month. So some places only want me to move in on the 1st. I need a place to live from the 20th. I don't want to hemorrhage money by buying an Airbnb from now until then. Yeah, it's dark, dark blue. It's like navy blue almost. But they're, you know, purple, blue, not a huge difference between the two. Oh my god, alright! Yeah, no, I'm going to have to figure out, hopefully, a more compact version of what's going on here at my new place. Um, it's hard, too, because I've got no one helping me, you know. Granted, I didn't ask, like, anybody to help me move, but, like, I need help, and I don't know who to ask. Um, I don't need that much help. Like, I'm gonna get all my stuff together, but like picking up and moving and stuff, I can afford like movers. Thank you so much for your donation, Mahogany. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And all of my tarot decks, I don't know if I can have this many tarot decks, y'all. I've got a lot. You want to see how many tarot decks I've got? Real quick, real style. Check it out. Wrong way. Y'all see this? I've never shown you this. That is 32 decks, my friends. 32 tarot decks. Alright. So it's this guy Reese. Met him in August through a mutual friend of ours. He expressed some interest in me. And at the time I said no due to the fact that our mutual friend happened to be someone I used to date. And long story short, I started to feel feelings for him and started expressing that to him through social media and saw him a separate time after that. But now I'm just wondering where things could go, because he is busy with work, etc. But I do feel like he likes me, just not necessarily seeing it. Okay. Um, and Reese, what is his sign, and what is your sign again? Well, that would be a separate question, Mahogany. Do you want me to know where things could go, or do you want me to ask if you should stay at a distance? No, I'm saying me and him stay at distance from each other. Gotcha. Is that what you want me to? That wasn't. Oh. Sorry. It's a present statement. I understand. I understand. I'm sorry. Airhead. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Masters and spirit guides, where could things go between Mahogany and Reese? Girl, you're a Taurus, and I'm sorry, he's a Taurus and you're a Leo. Are we in some type of retrograde? Girl, I've been asking that question a lot lately. I was convinced we were still in Mercury retrograde, and someone had to correct me. They're like, no, that should ended on the 21st of August. I was like, oh, okay. No, there is something we're going. Oh, we're in eclipse season. It's eclipse season right now, anybody. That's what's going on. So, yeah. That's what's going on. It feels like we are, but I thought it was over in August. That's exactly what I've been saying, girl. I've been saying the same damn thing. That's so funny. I've been saying that to everyone. I'm like, girl, I feel like some serious, like, honestly, it feels like the universe is on our is having PMS, which is going through Mercury retrograde. It's not, I've been feeling that way for a while. So let's see what is the potential between you guys. We have Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups reversed, Three of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and Four of Cups. So, okay, here's the tea, Mahogany. Of course, I always spill the tea. I'm not here to not spill piping hot, accurate tea. It is a possibility for there to be something more, something substantial, something of substance to grow between the two of you. It is a possibility, 100%. But are you aware of the fact that there, because if he's saying he's single, I would be so surprised. Because with the Three of Cups reversed, I feel like there isn't a third party here. Either he's in a relationship or there's someone who he's talking to quite frequently. And he's avoiding making a romantic decision with whomever he's with. And I feel like the same energy falls over to you as well in your situation. He's not making a solid decision here. things are certainly not over between the two of you with the world reversed here. The chapter is not closed. I think you mentioned that both of you are keeping y'all's distance from one another. I don't think that's gonna be like a permanent thing. He is saying he is single, but he gives me one of those I'm single to marry kind of guy. I wasn't getting so much marriage as much as like he is like probably living with a woman right now. Or spending a lot of time with another woman right now. I don't know if he got kids with her or anything. I'm not really getting that energy so much. There isn't an energy of disappointment, so I mean, I'm not encouraging. Sorry, no, we are long distance, but I stay in North Carolina. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, the distance to, he's gonna do what he's got to do doesn't always makes a difference. Yeah, this Four of Cups. Yes, I think he does live with someone, but I wouldn't exactly. Like, how would you fully know? I just hell of like I'm getting a whiff of that. Like, it smells strong. Like, he's with someone else. I think. Also, he says he has no kids and never been married. Maybe, but I do think he's with someone. Yeah, it's true. I'll be honest. I of course I'll be honest, but I'm not getting marriage vibes from him. I'm not getting kiddo vibes, but I am getting serious relationship vibes. But I'm also with this Four of Cups. I'm also getting this energy of he's just not satisfied in whatever situation he's in right now. And while he does look at your social media, I'm sure from time to time, he's not like, he is focusing on like the things that he should, like the things that bring him down in this life. I don't think he has a kid either or been married, but he could be. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not getting that energy. But I am getting, yeah. He is indisposed with a woman. And yeah, he's certainly not telling you. He likes you. It's like he is searching for someone while still with someone. He blames it on being so busy with work, quote unquote. No, that has nothing to do with work. That's just called being a lily pad. I call them lily pad people. A fellow reader calls them something else, like jumping jack people or something. But those people who like straight up cheat in relationships just so that they're not alone in between being in not being with someone and being with someone else. And it's just like, first of all, you got to do some healing after that. You know what I mean? Second of all, like, well, that's the first. That's I think that's the important one. It's like there's such a lack of healing there, and a lack of closure with the other person. Yeah, I don't buy the whole like, oh, I'm working so hard thing. Like, no, not buying that. I do believe that he works really, really hard, but people who don't work super busy, who aren't super busy with work, do the same things. It's a tale as old as time, girl. I see it all the time. Yeah. And can I say that I have been guilty of it in the past when I was younger and maybe not as wise? Yes. Okay. But he is a King of Pentacles kind of guy. They're never alone. That's interesting. I always think of the King of Wands kind of guy is the one who's never alone. You know? But I suppose, yeah, King of any king, and any king energy is it's very much like that. They have a very difficult time being alone. I will be right back. I need to go grab something really quickly. Thank you. And thank you so much for your donation, Mahogany. But yeah, I'll be right back. We can talk about this more if you want just a second. All right, and we are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Starry Tarot. So we are all through with donations. So that means whoever makes a donation next will be next. And yeah, if you are watching this live stream, please remember to be a friend. Thank you for being a friend. And please remember to like the video. It really helps your girl out. Whoa, you know what that was? Certainly wasn't me because it sounded like came from the kitchen. It wasn't from the kitchen. Well, I guess these things just take hella time for me. Sometimes things do, yeah, sometimes it just takes time. Um, Usually shouldn't take too much time. I always give it the 3 month rule, girl. That's my thing, is the 3 month rule. If you don't see the ball rolling in 3 months, the ball probably, I'm not gonna say it's impossible for it to roll. It is. That Ace of Pentacles says it is a possible possibility. Just might be a matter of wrong place, wrong time. You know? But it certainly doesn't mean it's an impossible possibility at all. I told him I think he could be with someone in a nice way so he wouldn't get defensive. I texted it. Oh, and you think he might have took it the wrong way? Yeah. Yeah. How long has it been? I've been stressed. I'll keep it real. I've been stressed, mahogany, right now. Sorry if I went quiet for a second. I was texting someone about a place that I'm hoping to see tomorrow. I'm moving. I don't know if you were listening in earlier. But I'm moving. There's been a bunch of changes. Shoot, my ex just texted me just now. Um, but yeah, he lives very far away, so we could never be. So sad. But we still keep in touch as friends. Sometimes it's like, ugh, it sucks. Sometimes I just can't imagine not having him in my life as my friend, you know. But yeah, no, he's making some funny suggestions. Yeah, I still keep. Well, I mean, we never really were like together, girl. Like I met him here on when he was on vacation, but he lives out in New York. And I don't know if you know, I live in San Francisco. So, and he used to live here. We just never met. I've lived here my whole life. He's lived here most of his, and we just never met until he moved to New York. And now he's lonely as fuck. And he went out to New York to like hopefully find someone to be with. And the clock's ticking, and I gave him every opportunity, girl. I went and visited him. Like, I'm not, yeah, no, I'm not, I'm likely not gonna have the funds to do that like I used to. He would never pay for that because he's like super afraid of losing money and just like, yeah. But he's a nice guy, and, but just a Capricorn, so he's a cheapskate. It's not fun. Um, But yeah, no, I try to keep in touch with my exes. I don't like to just like cut people out of my life. I'm not a fan of that. And I never encourage you guys to do the same unless someone is threatening your health, your physical, mental, or spiritual health. Don't cut them out of your. It's not necessary to block people. You know, things happen and people drift apart. You know, that's fair. But you don't want bad blood with people, um, and I wish him all the best, you know. With him, I would actually feel a little jelly if he found a girl. I would. There's certain exes of mine where it's just like, good luck to you, girl. If you were the one that he wants to be with, like, yeah, no. That happens very often, but you know, like you like someone, but you can tell that they're just not boyfriend material. Like that's when I'm usually with people. I'm just like I'm just not jealous of them, like you know, being like seeing people. But this guy, I kind of am because it's like, damn, I gave you every chance, but I just distance, yo. I would be with him, but I don't have the resources or the time to just go out there all the time. And the sad thing is, I'm telling you, he is a cheapskate. He makes good money. He works for really, he does. I'm not gonna tell like docs what he does or where he works, but he makes good money. I've looked it up. He makes a good salary. Um, but he's always so afraid of losing money. It's just so Capricorn girl, and Like, yeah, for instance, he was like gonna come out here for summer vacay. No him. I'm gonna bug him about that tonight, actually. Like, by the way, where the F are you? You could be helping me move. Uh, he's strong. He's big. He's hella tall. Um, strong guy, healthy guy. Um, yeah, I like him tall, dark, and handsome. TDH. Um, yeah, no, I'm a little sad he's not gonna be coming out here. Whatevs. It is what it is. He might. I don't know. If he flew me out there, I'd go out there. But this time around, I'm not paying him. No way. With all the stress I'm going through right now, no. So you just want. Oh, sorry. This man asked me to give him 5 things I could give to him. What? Like what you could offer as a girl to him? Ew. Yeah, he is older. So maybe that's why he thinks like that. I don't know. Yeah, he might, I don't know, maybe that's more like a traditional type thing. And we just received a donation. Please let me know what your username is in the chat. But thank you so much for your donation. Let's see. Sorry, what was your username, Spirit? The heart sense. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hearts. You really are, sweetheart. So did you want a 10 card reading or did you have 2 questions? You got it, yep. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. A general love reading would be lovely. You got it. All right, Lynn. And what is your sign? Capricorn. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Lynn in love? Single, not dating anyone. Okay, then. We have the Fool, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess, 2 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, the Hermit reversed, and 7 of Wands reversed. Okay, girl. All right. So, all right, the fact that you told me that you're single and you're not dating anyone, it's very helpful for me. Actually really ties a lot of this reading together. My question for you now would be, I know you're single, I know you're not dating anyone. Are you putting yourself out there in any way? Are you on the, do you go on dating apps? Do you go on dating sites? Are you part of any communities where you can meet like-minded people? Do you put yourself out there? Because I'm seeing this Hermit reverse, and I gave a reading for somebody about 3 days ago, and the answer was the same. It's like, you got love coming towards you, but you've got to put yourself out there. And if you're not putting yourself out there, nobody can see that light. Even if it's staying at home and or working, doing it at work, wherever the case may be, but doing it remotely on your phone. Say you choose to go the app route, dating app route, which is not ideal. I know a lot of people are not fans, but it is one step, getting your toe in the water. Oh, okay. You should be able to skip it in just a moment. Yeah, most people are not. Most people are not into dating apps. And we just received a donation from Kay. Oh my God, Kay, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your donation. Let me go ahead and quickly add you to the list here. Um, yeah, I hear you with the dating app thing. But if you haven't dated in a while, I would say it wouldn't be the worst place to start, but it's you and your life. And, I understand if you don't feel if you feel reticent. That's so funny. I was just thinking about you the other day. Okay, hope you're doing well. Seems most of the guys I've met are not what I'm looking for. Yeah. Well, there's a man out there who is gonna be there, who is gonna be the one for you. The first card being the Fool card. The Fool is the first card, not just yeah, and it's the first card in the major arcana, but it's also the first card in the entire deck. It's taking that journey, it's taking that leap forward. And at this time, yeah, nobody can with the Two of Swords reverse, people are blinded and not able to see your light that you shine within you. You're not able to show that to them at this time. Or you're not showing it to them at this time. And this is not my opinion, this is just what I'm seeing with spirit. But I am seeing with this Ace of Swords that there is a beginning for you. There is a romantic start for you on the very near horizon. It's a jungle out there with this Five of Wands. I was just talking about it with someone I used to date just a moment ago about how competitive and difficult dating can be, and especially how you really need to have thick skin when you first get started with things. Or I mean, not just getting first started, but like dating, it does require thick skin and can be very competitive. But Spirit is saying that it's not going to be nearly as difficult as you would think it would be with this Ten of Wands reverse. And I think a good way of approaching dating is with this Page of Swords attitude, keeping your head above the clouds, but getting to know people. Not being I mean, the Page of Swords is often depicted as like the spy. I'm not interested in traditional dating. Well, okay, so you're not interested in traditional dating. What is there a specific type of dating that you are interested in, or what are you looking for in love? Because we can reroute you, to whatever direction you're interested in, hun. There's definitely a lot of options these days, and they don't have to be in an app. There's lots of communities and groups with like-minded people. Yeah, Spirit is saying it right here, love. Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is not my opinion. This is not for me. I'm not judging you or anything. I'm just seeing it right here. Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit reversed. You're not putting in the work. Dating shouldn't feel like work and isn't work. But it can take some time with this Eight of Pentacles reversed. But they're saying that you're not putting yourself out there. You're not shining your light. With the Hermit reversed. Right now they do acknowledge that you're in your single era. I would like to get to know a guy person to person rather than make it instantly romantic, which is what traditional dating. Gotcha. You want to start it with friendship. You want to see if you guys can be friends um, above anything. And I totally understand that, totally respect that. Especially as an Aquarius, I think that's really the wisest way to go. Um, and but with starting with friendship. So I think you're right. I think dating apps wouldn't be the right direction for you to go. However, if you do want my opinion, just like real life opinion that I'm not getting from tarot, tarot is saying, yeah, girl, put yourself out there. You got to do it. No one's going to see you in the darkness, which is what's happening right now with the Hermit reverse. You're in the dark. And there's this brand new beginning out there for you. In terms of establishing a friendship before dating, I don't know if you're a religious person. I don't know if you go to church or synagogue or mosque or anything like that, but religion is always a good foray into certain cultures and groups. And especially starting with friendship and not putting the pressure on it being a romantic thing from the moment the two of you meet. That's a lot of pressure. And that's what Spirit is saying right here with this Ten of Wands reversed and the Page of Swords. The pressure shouldn't be so high. That you're just getting to know someone. That's really all dating is all about. Just vetting someone, getting to know them. And Spirit is also saying something about letting your guard down a little bit with the Seven of Wands reverse. It's not my place to tell you that you have you're not religious, but you are spiritual. All right, right on, girl. Well, I think that would be a good opportunity for you to find like spiritual, like-minded spiritual groups to join, and meet others. But Spirit is saying that there is something regarding letting your guard down, possibly something from your past. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you just because I'm seeing it in the cards. You may know what it is more than I am. Sure you do, you know, yourself. And you don't have to tell me, obviously, it's not my place. But Spirit is saying that there's something about letting your guard down here, taking things with a grain of salt, so to speak, with this Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, not taking anything too seriously, because, yeah, you wanted to start with friendship. I attempted to date a spiritual guy. He was awful, but he was only one per... I was just going to say, girl, do your very, very best not to compare people. Like, okay, I dated an Israeli guy once, okay? He was a scoundrel. I set the date up. I was all dressed up. Like, I had, like, made the reservations. He calls me about 5 minutes after I'm all dressed up, calls me 5 minutes before I'm about to leave, get my damn Uber, and goes, we're not looking for the same thing, and hangs up. And then for a while, I thought all Israeli men are scoundrels. And I was like, damn, that's not cool. Like, you know, like, just one type of person is one way. There's no, it's to say that all, you know, because you met a spiritual guy and he was, there's so many other spiritual guys, girl, and of different types of spirituality, and of the same type of spirituality that is connected with your that aligns with your values, girl. The high priestess. I think this would be a great opportunity to meet your man, because it's going to be a meeting of minds. So I think you're going to have similar spiritual values that are going to align with that beautiful high priestess. But yeah, just because you had one bad experience with one spiritual guy, do not apply it to the rest of them. There's a lot of good ones out there. A lot of them are my clients. A lot of them are fellow readers. They're good guys. And they believe similar things to us. I mean, not all of us are completely aligned in our spiritual beliefs, but there are definitely good ones out there. Don't allow that one jerk to influence your experiences with other spiritual dudes, which can be hard to do, girl. Easier said than done, I understand. It took me a while to get over. Like, there are still certain types of dudes who I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. But I've got to get over that, because you can't put people in a box. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but if you do put people in boxes, it's only limiting for you and them. But good things are coming your direction, love. Good things are coming your direction. Spirit does want to see it's a little bit of effort. And it's going to be enjoyable. You're going to make friends. You're going to make connections. You're going to meet like-minded people, you know. You've had reservations. Maybe that's that Seven of Wands, hon. Seven of Wands reverse. So the reservations in regards to dating a spiritual guy. I guess different ideas of guys. Yeah, it's good not to put anyone in a box. I mean, yeah, stereotypes are there for a reason. I understand, and there's definitely types, you know, with folks. But it's also good to that Page of Swords right there in the center. It's really good to give them a shot, to give people a shot, give them a chance to give you their first impression. Getting more clear for myself of what I truly want. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, gaining clarity on that, taking a step back, and I actually tell a lot of people this, especially when they're first starting to date again. Envision the type of guy who you want to be with, honey. Like, really visualize, like, what would he look like? What attributes would he have? What would he sound like? What would he likely do? What would be his interests? What would be his values? You know, really focus on that. Focus on visualization and manifestation, and there's really nothing. I've only heard good things come of it. It's worked for me. Not successfully, but hopefully soon. But yeah, no, visualization and manifestation is a very powerful thing, love, and I think that would be this is a good time for you as well. Okay. Well, thank you, Lynn. I really appreciate you. I hope I brought you clarity, love. Kay, thank you so much for your donation. You want to know Raina's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Yeah, no, that's how you asked the question. So you wanted to do a 10-card reading? You are very welcome. You're very welcome, girl. Godspeed. Not like you need it. God luck or good luck. Not like you need it. You got this. Spirit's just like you got this. You're not on the right path, but just divert it a little bit. You're gonna be good. And it's gonna do more than just good in your romantic life. It'll do good in friendships too, which is what you want to start with. So there you go. You too, love. You have a wonderful evening. Sleep well, okay? Take care. Yeah, 10 cards. You got one. You got it, Kay. And Kay, what's your sign again? I always screw up your sign. Leo, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Raina's sign? What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Raina's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kay? You are a Leo, and she is a Gemini. Okay. How long have you known her for? We have the Star reversed, Six of Cups reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Swords, the World, King of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and 7 of Cups. Wow. This is a majorly confusing spread. Yeah, she's a Gemini. Buckle up tight, dude. Yeah. And how long have you known her, been seeing her for? Let's start with your general energies. We have the Star reversed and the World, which does, for me, call into question how long the two of you have been talking, seeing one another. The Star reverse being indicative possibly of not speaking to one another right now. We also have the Six of Cups reverse, which is also a sign of no communication. Four of Swords. You've known for a while. Are you guys currently speaking? Or has she pulled away from communication? Because there's something here that is making you, that is preventing you from seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You do have a little bit of hope, but it's starting to wane. Like your patience is starting to really be tried here. But you also at the same time don't feel as though this is over with the World. Okay, you do speak. Okay. How do you feel about its forward momentum, okay? How long, like, so you've known for a while. Do you feel like this is going anywhere? Because there's something about, I'm trying to figure out what this Star reverse is with you, hon. Why is it a lack of hope? It's not a lack of communication. It's not a lack of healing. Is there something that, like, is she ever withholding, or are you withholding how you feel about her? I don't know. I mean, you said you've known her for a while, but I don't know how long. You're indifferent. You're confused, to be honest. You're indifferent or you're confused? Those are two very different things. Well, I mean, I guess you could be both. Feeling indifferent towards the situation, but just yeah, I could see your confusion. This is one of the most confusing spreads I've ever had to read, my friend. I don't think I've ever said that to you before. Like, this is primo, like, puzzle challenge time here. Her general energies, we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This was another reason why I thought you don't know where it's going. Yeah, and that's the problem, is it looks like it's very stagnant. It looks like the ball is not turning, or yeah, the ball's not rolling. Wheel ain't turning. And with her general energies, we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Four of Swords is taking, this is why I asked if you were speaking with one another. Four of Swords is taking a step back to reflect on things. And it doesn't mean that one is going to step forward either, but you said that you guys are talking. But I do think it could also be taking a break. It could also be taking a break from, I'm not saying that she wants to cut you out of her life, but maybe if you guys were flirtatious, she's not feeling like that way anymore. But I'm very confused because we do have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, she does see you as there is some potential. But do note that there are 7 cups. I would be hard pressed to believe that she wasn't dating other guys. And I know you guys aren't dating, but I do think she's talking to other guys, at least flirting with other guys, keeping her options. The Seven of Cups is like the epitome of one keeping their options open. Her thoughts right now, we have Six of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed. If you guys are speaking with one another, there is some, I keep on seeing communication cards and them being difficult right now with the Six of Cups reversed. I'm not saying that she's not talking to you, but she very well may be withholding how she really feels about you, what she really wants to say to you, you know? Or she could be withholding a lot of information about her private life here. Seven of Cups and Six of Cups. Oh, I'm not one to throw around, oh, this person's dating several people or talk to several people, but if I see it, I'll say it. She is definitely thinking about your place in her life with the King of Swords reverse. Is this somebody who you work with, Kay? If it's somebody who you work with, yeah, that in and of itself could be a difficulty here. Because I'm seeing a fear of public commitment, of announcing to the rest of the world, like, hey, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we're dating. And if you guys are working together, that's going to be likely necessary. Hi, A. No, I don't do free questions. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys work together, that is likely going to be necessarily, you know, that'll have to be disclosed. But you haven't confirmed whether you guys work together, so I'm not sure. But there is this fear of public commitment. She is thinking about where you are in her life. I kind of tried to walk away from her yesterday, but she wanted to still talk to each other. Yeah. Why did you try to walk away from her, though? Okay. Has she been playing back and forth games? Because that's what Geminis do oftentimes. And you do work together. Okay, so it'd be hard if you guys, I hate to put it this way, but I feel like if you guys didn't work together, the communication would be over. I feel like it's the one thing keeping you guys together. It would be really awkward for the two of you not to speak to one another if you were working together. I wish I could tell you I think it comes from a place of adoration and wanting to be with you, but I just don't see that. The cups that I do see are all reversed, except for this Seven of Cups, which is telling me that she's got a lot on her plate in terms of, like, her dance card's full. There's other dudes that she is actually, like, seeing, like, actively seeing. She may even have a boyfriend and be hiding it. It's a loaded potato statement for me to make, but I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't. Um, yeah, she, 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords upright for her feelings. She's definitely got a fear of public commitment. Um, with this 10 of Cups reversed. And with this 10 of Swords, does have a feeling that things might, it might be better to not be as flirtatious with you, because I know she is flirtatious with you, but I think because she does have this fear of publicly being seen, publicly announcing that the two of y'all are together. And if you work together, like I said, that's going to have to be disclosed. So there's a lot of her on her mind here. It's King of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Her intentions, we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, she doesn't want things to be awkward between the two of you guys, especially while y'all are working together with this 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, she doesn't want things to be awkward. But I think ideally with this Knight of Pentacles reversed, I think ideally working together is like, I'm not saying that she'd make you her boyfriend if she were to stop working with you with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, but I think that if you didn't work together, she would be more enthusiastic about public displays between the two of you, if that makes sense. Because I do think that she dates around, she definitely gets to know other people, spends time with them, but it's hard when one is working with someone and has a fear of publicly announcing that or visualizing that. Yeah. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Kay. Do you have any questions for me that you'd like to ask? I wouldn't say we're dating, but there's a possibility we could just have gotten close. Yeah, I just feel like she's got a lot of boundaries up. Okay, I'm not sure how close she wants to get with anybody right now with this 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords. She's not getting too close to anyone. And there's a possibility that, yeah, if the two of y'all didn't work together, there might be more possibility between the two of you. Because that definitely makes things difficult, but it also, you know, I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket because she's not doing that. I would definitely, you know, don't be afraid to see other people and talk to other people when she's likely doing the same, and she's not reciprocating, and you've got to live your best life and do what's best for you, you know. Yeah, you know, you'll know when a girl likes you, just like girls know when a guy likes them. Like, they'll show it. They'll do things that show it. And otherwise, you know, on to the next one. I'm not saying she needs to pull out the red carpet for you, but, you know, she's not reciprocating fully. And, you know, I'm not telling you to stop flirting with her or talking to her, because I know you won't. And it's always a fun thing to at least have a crush at your work, but just know, like, yeah, again, if you want my advice, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket here. She is, yeah, she's a possibility, sure, but she's not doing a good job at showing that she wants to be with you. Hey, Crystal girl, how are you doing? Good evening to you. I hope you are well. But yeah, thank you very much, Kay. Like I said, I'll repeat it, like, you know, no harm, no shame in continuing to flirt with her. But yeah, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. There's other ladies out there that would love to be with you. And they'll definitely show it for sure. Well, thank you again, Kay. Much love and light to you. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I understand where the confusion comes from. Um, it's just when people are not direct. I mean, even yeah, love can make the most timid person move mountains. And if it's been a while and she's still not coming around, I think, yeah, I think she's got a lot on her plate, and it can be hard for her to really be focused like one on one. Oh, Crystal. Okay, I was gonna say, I just realized I'm almost on for 2 hours, so you're gonna want to send it in now, okay, hun? I just wanted to make sure you were still there. And no rush, no stress, no rush. I just wanted to make sure you were still there because I was just about to do a last call. And I don't know when I'm gonna be on. I'm moving, girl, and I don't know what my setup's gonna be like or how often I'll be able to go on at all. So if anyone's got questions right now, now is a good time. Just letting y'all know. Crystal, can you please confirm that you still want to do a reading? Because like I said, I'm going to have to do last call in just a moment, okay, hun? If I don't get it soon. If you're not able to, that's totally fine, hon. Just please say, no, I can't. But are you still interested? Just let me know yes or no, please. Thank you. Okay, okay. I'll wait for you, love. Yeah, because I usually do last call at this time. Okay, thank you. Great. Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you. So, Crystal, did you want a 10 card reading or did you have 2 questions, love? Thank you so very much, love. So, did you want to do a full reading or did you want to do two questions? Oh, you're okay, Crystal. You're fine. 2 questions. You got it, honey. You got it. Please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Crystal, please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Is Wright a good man? He's from Springfield, Illinois. Okay. I don't like asking that question, to be honest. Good, bad, it can be tricky. Not most people are not all good, most people are not all bad, but we'll do our best here. Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Is right a good man? Three of Pentacles reversed, the Sun reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Three of Wands reversed, and Strength reversed. Wow, okay, we got our answer. And he calls me all the time. He always wants to be around, and I'm not sure about him. I wouldn't be sure about him. What's his sign again? Oh, you didn't tell me. Yeah, I take back what I said. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I'm glad you asked that question, girl. Normally, spirit will be like, I can't judge that. I'm not God. Neither are you. Blah blah blah. No, but and so I spoke to spirit mentally. I was just like, okay, I don't mean like in the sense of like a very good person or a very bad person. I just mean, will he be good to Crystal? Would he be a good man to Crystal? Answer is no. This guy's a rascal. This guy's a scoundrel. He would not, you guys would not work well together with this Three of Pentacles reverse. He doesn't play well with others. It's not about you. It's about him. This is a him thing. He's like this with a lot of people. He is very dishonest. You were told, I can't go by anything any other reader says. I appreciate it when people tell me what other readers have told them, but I can't speak for any other reader. However, in this case, that reader is right. Another person said, excuse me, but I would say run. Yes, I would also agree with that person. Yes, he is not trustworthy. The Sun reversed, that's someone who's a liar. That is someone who is a liar. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, that's somebody who's doing a lot of karma scraping. They've got a lot of bad karma that they're running away from and they're not dealing with, that is approaching them. Yeah, Spirit is saying look closer at him and the situation. If you would be pretty appalled if you were to look, I don't know if you've done any background checks on him or anything, but you definitely want to do your due diligence here when it comes to moving forward with him. I know, I don't know, but thank you for telling me that he calls you every day. I mean, there have been some people in my life who called me every day who ended up being scoundrels or, weren't good people at the end of the day. A person who's not a good person can still call you every day, and and like you in his own way, but it doesn't mean that it's good for you. It would be good for you in the end of the day. Yeah, Strength reverse card. This guy is not trustworthy. He is not trustworthy. He's not secure in himself, and in his insecurities, he ends up compromising, and very willingly compromising and adjusting the truth, his version of the truth, whatever that is. So yeah, normally I say I can't speak, and I still stand by that. I can't speak for any other tarot reader. But if you were told like, girl, run, I'm right there with that reader. If you were told that he's not trustworthy, I see it. And I know I've said in the past that just because a card is in its reverse position does not mean that that's something bad. Doesn't mean that it's a bad card. But those cards in particular in their reverse position, they were all, if they had been upright, they'd have been good. But all of them were like saying no. Actually, I just thought about that. If they were upright, they would have been good. They were very much the cards where it is very black and white. And that's what Spirit was showing me is no, he's no good. He's no good. Like the cards, these reversals are not good. Because some reversals are good. None of these were good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's flattering that someone calls you every day, but trust me, you don't want the wrong person calling you every day. It's not worth it. You don't want it. You're just going to get more attached to someone who could possibly hurt you. I would definitely also, if you do want to continue talking to him, which I can't tell you what to do, I would do a background check on him, see what he's been up to in the past, because that will probably determine a lot. I think it will reveal a lot. Yeah. All right, girlfriend, let's go ahead and answer your second question. Thank you so much. By the way, I quit nicotine today or yesterday, and I'm sticking with it, and it's tough, yo. It's not as tough as I thought it would be, but damn. I do find myself like, oh damn, I'm craving nicotine. Oh damn, I'm craving nicotine. Oh, you're very welcome, Crystal. I appreciate you, sweetheart. I should take it back. I didn't quit nicotine. I quit vaping nicotine. And to be honest, I don't like smoking. I like it in certain circumstances, but I don't really like it. It's very tough. I took 4 cups of coffee today. Yeah, that's the thing is I didn't take any stimulants of any type today. I didn't drink any coffee, didn't drink any tea. I had a caffeine-free tea in the morning. That was it. But I was like kind of like wound up today, so I didn't like need anything. But that's when the kick comes in. That's when it's like, damn, like you want to take that edge off, you know? It's bad. I can't wait to be rid of this crap. I'll be saving myself some money. The only, and my health. Me too. I'm a tea girl. I'm a tea girl myself. Because yeah, the cartridges I use, they're not easy for me to get. I used to be able to get them from the gas station across the way. No, not anymore. Now I have to go to a different county, of which I'll likely be moving to, but still. And they're not cheap. They're simply not cheap. Yes, lemon tea. My favorite tea is rooibos tea. It's caffeine free and it's ever so slightly sweet, and it's just perfect. It's lovely. It's really good. What are Reggie's thoughts about me from Springfield? I still haven't heard from that ninja. Ah! Okay, so this is a different dude, right? But also from Springfield. Let's see, girl. Yeah, different dude. Reggie. All right. Do you just want to know what his thoughts are, or do you want to do the thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread? And what's his sign? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Reggie's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Crystal? He never told you his sign. Okay. We have 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. How long Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. How long has it been since the two of you got last spoke? Your general energies, we have the Two of Pentacles. And I know you're not dating that other guy, right? I know you guys talk on the phone, but you guys aren't officially like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? But you do talk to him. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, I can tell that you like that you like Reggie more than Wright. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think that Reggie the most. We haven't spoken in all. Okay, I was gonna say I think you like Reggie more, and yeah, there's something about communication here. With this Two of Pentacles, it's like you feel that you could fit him into your life, and that he could fit you into his. He may have complained about that in the past, like working too much, or it was likely working too much, and he wasn't lying. There's no other ladies here that I'm seeing at all or sensing. But I do wouldn't be surprised if he did work a lot and it did affect him, in his communication. His general energies, we have the Chariot, which is usually indicative of moving forward in some way. I often see it as moving on. However, when it comes to his feelings and his intentions towards you, he certainly has not moved on. So the energy I'm getting more from this card is he does want to continue forth with you. The story is not over. The connection is not over. Um, he thinks that he needs to put in more work, which he very well might with this Eight of Pentacles reversed here. Um, but he does feel like there's still something there of substance between the two of you with this Page of Pentacles. He does not feel like things have come to an end. And then when it comes to his intentions, that's another reason why I asked if you guys were speaking right now. Yeah, Six of Cups, he does intend on speaking to you again. I don't know what the rhythm and the cadence was of the two of your conversation, how often you guys spoke to one another, if it was over the phone, if it was over text, I'm not quite sure. But I feel like, yes, there was a disruption to the rhythm of whatever your communication was. And it's something that I do think he would like to restore. Yeah, through communication itself. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing there. I would be very, very, I think about Reggie, oh, sorry, I already read that. Yeah, I would be very, so it's been almost 3 weeks. I know that's a while. Did he give you a reason why he didn't want to speak to you anymore, or why he wasn't speaking to you anymore? Was it something about his work and having difficulty balancing you into his life? Yeah, you're definitely on his mind too, love. He does want to reach out to you. Again, I know it's 3 weeks, but I would be very surprised if he was just like, I'm done. I don't want to communicate anymore, because you mean a lot to him, and I think he does want to see this transform in some way. Okay. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss Crystal. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you some clarity to your questions. Thank you. All right, so I've been on for just a little over 2 hours. Hey, Teresa, how are you doing, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I got your text earlier. Oh, yeah, and I responded to your text. Yeah, a little chaotic right now in my life, but it will be returning to normalcy. Um, it will be returning to normalcy soon. So I'm going to do a last call for all donations tonight. Um, Speaking of which, the chaos and the normalcy, I don't know better. And we just received a donation from Rebecca. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for your donation, love. Better and better. I understand. Yeah, yeah. And it will get better and better. Things are actually getting better. There's a lot more traction. But it's still just like, I'm on my own, and it is stressful, I'll be honest, and it's not helpful that I just requested a reading. Do you want to? No, no, honey bunny. No, we're gonna do it here if you want to do it here. You did it right in time. No problem. Did you want, you only wanted a 10 card spread? You can do a 15 card spread, honey. Oh, wait. Oh, we could do a little less than a 15 card spread. We could do like, let's see. Yeah, we could do like a 12 card spread if you want. Or just 10. It's up to you. But yeah, thank you so much. All right, good night, Miss Teresa. Sleep well. Your phone died. Sorry, I have to rewind. No problem. That's weird, Crystal. I had a feeling your phone died. I was like, I wonder if her phone's dead. Yeah, rewind. I'm sorry I don't have the timestamp. But you were the last person, so. All right, honey. All right, Miss Rebecca, let's get right into it. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Yeah, you're very welcome, Crystal. You are so welcome. Just want to know what might be coming. Okay, so like, yeah, just general messages. Angels, messages, and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages here at this time. Angels, messages, and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messages, oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me just check one thing. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages that she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. Ancient masters and spirit guides, please provide Rebecca with any and all messages she needs to hear this time. King of Cups reversed. Temperance reversed. The World. Four of Pentacles reversed. The Devil. The Moon. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Two of Pentacles. And 10 of Wands. Okay. So I don't know exactly what's going on in your life right now, Miss Rebecca. I don't think I've read for you in a very long time. I know you've popped in and said hello many a time. You're very, very friendly. Um, but I think I haven't read for you in quite some time. I want to start here with this King of Cups reverse in the moon. The King of Cups is one of my favorite cards. Um, Even in its reverse form, I wouldn't call it one of my favorites, but I like its message. If you are feeling at this time unsure about that which is unknown, about the future with this moon card, that which is unknown, if that is like imbalancing your emotional well-being right now, have the faith of the King of Cups. The faith that and the wisdom of the King of Cups is that his throne is on top of the water, it's on top of the ocean. And just as the ocean can be very, very choppy and very scary and turbulent, the King of Cups knows, even though it's turbulent at sometimes, it returns to being placid and peaceful. And that's how he's able to stay upright on his throne. So if there's things going on in your life that are big changes that have a lot of unknowns within them, Spirit is saying that it's nothing to discombobulate or disbalance your emotional well-being. And I do see and there's another message of imbalance here with this Temperance reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if you're dealing with either money problems or issues in the workplace, but Ace of Pentacles speaks to a couple of things. It speaks to beginnings, especially beginnings that are very fortuitous, very monetarily advantageous. Pentacles being money, but it can also speak to one's self-esteem, and not feeling secure in what one has, and this causing a veritable imbalance here. Spirit is saying that we've got this Ace of Pentacles reversed, but we do have this beautiful Ace of Swords with this World card. Things are definitely going to open up for you, sweetheart. Things are definitely going to open up. The second part, okay, yeah, I hear you. Things are definitely going to open up, and I do believe that not only is balance going to be restored here with this beautiful Two of Pentacles, but there's going to be a resurgence, there's going to be a new beginning, that's going to be very advantageous for you with this beautiful Ace of Swords here. Spirit is saying that there's something that they want you to let go of. I don't know what that is, but with this Four of Pentacles reversed, they are saying that there is something that they would like you to let go of, to drop, to let go of. That there's something that they want you to see from a different perspective, from a different angle, that would benefit you in dropping whatever this is. And this could be feelings of inadequacy or feelings of instability, whatever the case may be here with this Ace of Pentacles reverse. That if you looked at yourself in the mirror from another vantage point, you'd see just all the light that is within you. And it's not going to come without its challenges. Like, I'll say it right now, like, it's easier said than done, right? To just, I'm fully confident now, I'm fully stable, and I don't feel any lack of confidence. That can be very difficult to get to, right? But it definitely comes with its challenges, but it's nothing that you can't overcome. It's interesting, we have the Devil here and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, now is with the Devil card. Is there something going on with your work by any chance? I know I asked that earlier, but is there something going on with your work? Because the Devil is often representative of one's workplace, and the bindings and the ties that bind involved with that, or the chains, I should say. If that's the case, especially with this Nine of Pentacles reversed underneath, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, there are absolutely better opportunities. No, not that I'm aware of. Okay, but you are working, right? If you are working and you're happy with where you're working, that's fine. But with this Nine of Pentacles reverse, Spirit is saying that there are definitely other opportunities out there that would be wonderful for you. It doesn't mean that your job right now is bad or not serving you. But it's there with this Nine of Pentacles reverse, they are saying that it's not setting you up for that Ten of Pentacles destiny that you are destined for, that you're set for, and that you're working towards. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing there, Miss Rebecca. Yeah, I'm still not sure what this Four of Pentacles reverse is, what Spirit is wanting you to let go of, per se. But they're saying it could be the job, even though, it does, it serves its purpose, and it sounds like it's not toxic or anything like that. It's Spirit, what I'm hearing from Spirit is, yeah, I'm not sure where I should live. I hear you there, girl. I hear you there. I'm in the process of moving right now, and that moon, the King of Cups reverse the moon, makes a lot of sense, hun. Especially with the world too, also in the center. Spirit is saying the world is opening up to you. It's just time to make that decision. That can be a hard one to make, I know. Yeah, and with the moon and the King of Cups reversed, it's like, yeah, the unknown is and can, definitely derail one emotionally, and set things off course where there was balance. And balance can be restored, and I saw that with that Temperance reverse card right there as well. So you should, I know you're going to be all good, love. You're going to be all gravy. Well, thank you so much, Rebecca. I really appreciate you, and I know, yeah, you're not sure where you should live, but Spirit is saying that you are on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. You're going to find the right place for you, and it's scary, You're very welcome, Rebecca. You're so welcome. Thank you. Any kind of type of change is scary. I'm visiting. I'm checking out a place tomorrow and Saturday. Got a lot of places I got to check out. But you are very welcome, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank you, love. All right. So, yeah, I've been on for a little over 2 hours. So now will be another last call for donations. If you have a question, please let me know. Again, I don't know how frequently I'm going to be coming on over the next couple of weeks. Got a lot going on, a lot of disruptions, and I'll do my best, even if it's just like me and my iPad. I'll do my best. But yeah, got a lot I need to take care of, but I'm here, everybody. You have a blessed night. I know you have been on for a minute. Thank you, and much person. Thank you, love. Love and light to you. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been on for too long. I've been on for just about 2.5 hours, which isn't too bad. I always go on for a minimum of 2 hours. And then at the 2 hour point, I just start doing last calls. And whoever is here, I'm happy to read for them. Again, I don't even know if I'll be on tomorrow. I likely have plans tomorrow. I know I'm seeing that place, but then afterwards. Yeah, so if you have a question, please let me know. Otherwise, I don't know when I'll be on next, but I'll do my very best. Thank you. Last call, everybody. Last call for donations. Thank you so much. Last call, everybody, tonight. Last call for all donations tonight. Thank you. last call tonight for any and all donations. Last call. Thank you so much. All right, it looks like everybody has been taken care of. Thank you all so much. And again, I don't know when I'll be seeing y'all next, but when I do, I'll see you